Hello, this is Errol at home. I've been using my own hair care products for this long. Today I'm going to give you my recipes for hair soap, rinse and oil treatment, as well as some tips for healthy hair and why I made the change from commercial products. We'll start with the soap. I wanted a cold process hair soap that I can store as a bar and use as a liquid. Using dual lye with liquid oils and coconut oil gives me that convenience. One of the reasons I make my own is for my health. I have ME, chronic fatigue syndrome, and I'm removing all unnecessary challenges to my health, which includes getting rid of all non-essential synthetic chemicals from my environment to optimize recovery. Another reason is concern for the environment. The chemicals don't disappear once they've washed down the drain, and the detergents are largely derived from petrochemicals. I was using a bottle of shampoo and a bottle of conditioner every fortnight. That's 52 plastic bottles a year. And while I was recycling, plastic is usually only recycled once or twice before it goes into landfill or the sea. Making my own significantly reduces the amount of plastic involved because I can buy some of the ingredients in glass, which can be recycled endlessly, and some of the ingredients can be bought at local fill-your-own container shops. Other ingredients can be bought in bulk. The castor oil I can buy in 4-litre containers, the coconut oil in 20-litre buckets, which I can reuse or recycle. It's not perfect, but it is much better than buying shampoo or conditioner in bottles which hold 250 ml or a cupful each. The last reason is to do with the ethical treatment of animals. In 2018, I wrote to the company whose products I was using to ask if they tested on animals. They replied that while they didn't test themselves, they did purchase the information from animal testing. So I realized I'd been unknowingly supporting puppies being kept in cages and having shampoo squirted into their eyes daily to see how much it damaged their eyes. And I stopped buying from that moment. At that point, my hair, which grows very slowly, was at last down to my hips. I cut my hair off up to my jawline, and it seemed a good opportunity to experiment with making my own products. And over the next 2 years I had 4 more haircuts, taking off about 1 to 2 inches each time. So the hair I have now has only ever had my own products used on it. It had taken me 16 years to grow my hair to my hips. After cutting it, it has grown back in 6 years. I use a soft, natural bristle brush on my hair and soft hair ties. No elastic bands or plastic, and I very seldom use metal hair clips. I don't use any cosmetic chemicals on my hair. I don't perm or dye. I don't use holding agents. And I don't use heat to straighten or curl my hair. I'll blow dry my hair maybe twice a year when I have to. I think this keeps my hair stronger. Soap is alkaline and skin is naturally slightly acidic, so while my hair was clean, my skin felt a little tight and uncomfortable, and my hair was very tangled and not easy to brush after washing, so a vinegar rinse was the answer. I tried various iterations and concentrations, and this is the one I prefer. Too strong a vinegar solution can leave the scalp feeling quite tender and burnt. So I use about a teaspoon of the vinegar to 1 mug of water. You can also use dilute lemon juice or dilute apple cider vinegar, but I prefer to infuse plain white vinegar with lemon peel and rosemary. You can do a hot infusion by gently heating them together for about half an hour, instead of waiting for 4 weeks for it to cold infuse as I do. The vinegar restores the acid pH of the skin, helps to remove any soap, and drastically reduces the tangles by smoothing down the scales that cover the hair shaft. One of the most important things you can do for your health is to ensure that you're eating well, and this creates an internal health which also shows up externally in your skin, nails and hair. Some people have specific food restrictions due to food intolerances, ethical considerations, or cultural or spiritual practices, but within those it's best to eat as wide a variety of natural fresh foods as possible. I have to avoid most grains, but I try to eat lots of fresh fruit and vegetables, nuts and seeds every day, and some version of protein at every meal. Depending on your diet, your protein may come from meat, eggs or fish, or from vegan sources like lentils, beans and peas. Soy and quinoa are complete vegan sources of protein, but to ensure you're getting all the essential amino acids, it's good to combine pulses with grains, which is as easy as having beans on toast, hummus on crackers, peas with corn, or lentils with rice. Hair is largely composed of protein, so you need an adequate supply of it to grow healthy hair. My hair was clean and easy to brush, but it was getting dry at the ends. So I started using an oil treatment twice a week. I massage about 1/4 teaspoon onto my scalp, then divide my hair in half and apply another 1/4 teaspoon to the ends of each half and brush it through thoroughly. I use a soft, natural bristle brush and give it 50 brush strokes to each half to make sure the oil is distributed along the full length of the hair. Then I plait it and tie it up, cover it with a headscarf and leave it for at least an hour, preferably all day, before washing it out. I then wash it twice to make sure all the oil is out, and that was the final piece of the puzzle to getting strong, shiny and healthy looking hair. The castor oil is quite inexpensive, but the others can cost a bit, so I advise to start with just trying a 50-50 mix of castor and jojoba, seeing how that works for your hair, and then getting the other oils later on as you can. These work really well for my hair, but everybody is different. I hope you give these recipes a try and use them as a basis to create your own original recipes to suit your hair. Please like and subscribe and leave me a comment. And if you click on the bell, you'll get a notification when I upload the next video. In the meantime, you might enjoy these.